What's up, guys? Got Dave here out on the 701 Supermoto, and I'm just making this video because I did another thing to this bike. I wasn't gonna do too many mods to this bike, but I keep on doing them because it keeps needing stuff. And I've actually been riding this bike a lot at night lately, you know, just going out cruising around, yeah, like 10 or 11 or whatever. And the light on this bike is no good. Like the stock OEM headlight is not very good. It's about equal to what the Beta had. So I did exactly what I did with the Beta. Kerchow. Put on the Baja Designs XL Pro, and I got the kit that Baja Designs makes, and dude, it's freaking, it's the same exact lumens and everything as my other kit that I've got on the Beta, and dude, it's incredible. This is what it looks like from the front, and it's actually a larger unit than the one for the Beta, but only because of the reflectors and the lens. You know, like the 4 LEDs are the same, but on the Beta, the lenses are small. You know, like the reflectors and stuff are smaller. It's still got the 2 for the high beam and the 2 for the low beam, just like this one does. But physically, these come out to a way wider reflector piece and a way bigger lens in the front. But they're both the same LEDs, they're the same amount of lumens, and they're the same color temperature, which is something to think about. You know, because for Baja Designs, they use 5,000 Kelvin, and I think 6,000, like the lights that are closer to 6,000 are more of like a blue color, and the ones that are closer to 4,000 are more of like a weird yellow color, where the 5,000, it looks like daylight. Show you guys what it looks like back here, so you can see how this thing installs and how robust this unit really is. It's insane how tough they make it. Pull this off of here. See, check that out, man. It's got like this aluminum bracket, and then that's the unit right there that's inside the bracket. This is what it looks like compared to this hunk of junk. It's funny, I actually watched a review video on one of these lights, and the guy took this out and he goes, dude, he goes, I can't believe how cheesy of a light they put on such an expensive motorcycle. And I have to agree. You know, of all the things that companies save money on, it's like, come on, dude, give us, why don't you just put this thing on here stock? I've just got to adjust this a little bit more because it's still angled up. But that's what this tab is for right there. So you just loosen that screw and it adjusts just like the stock headlight. And while I'm at it, I can't forget to show you this little IQ 275. This is the intelligent lighting controller, and it's like an extra $50 or something when you buy the kit. And they have a dimmer, and then they have an intelligent lighting controller. They both work pretty much the same thing. It's just like a little go-between, like your headlight plug plugs into there, and then it goes through this unit, and then this plugs into the Baja Designs unit. But what it does is when it's on low beam, it's about 20% of full power. And then full beam is like high beam is full power. It's like as much as that LED can do, which I think is like 5,000 or 6,000 lumens, somewhere around there. I'm not sure exactly. I could put it up on the screen, but it's amazing how bright this freaking light is. But these are the intelligent lighting controller, or the dimmer unit is a must-have if you want your high-low switch to work. You know, otherwise it's just going to be full power all the time, and you'll definitely get a ticket from a police officer running this unit full power on the street. I'll tell you that. You know, it's the type of thing that, like, I'll use it like when I'm up in the canyon, but I've always, like, as I'm cruising, I've got my thumb on the low beam. You know, like I got my thumb on the low beam switch, so it's like as soon as a car's coming the other way, I'll switch it to low beam quick because it's way too bright, and it's definitely a ticket if a cop sees you running this thing on full power. Once again, I've got a light that I don't have to worry about slowing down when I'm riding. You know, I can see everything in front of me, no problem.
And actually, I think I need to move it down a little bit. I need to aim it down just a little bit, because it's I think it's aimed up a little bit too high. Like, see how the spot's like way up on the trees? I think it should be down just a little bit more. But anyway, I just figured I would show you, you know, the difference between, basically that is equal to what the high beam used to be on this bike, and then the low beam on this bike wasn't worth a crap, just like the Beta. And now the high beam on the bike is like freaking daylight. So definitely the best $400 you could spend on a light. You know, like, I don't know how good the XL Sport is. You know, like, they have the Pro and they have the Sport, and the Sport is a lot cheaper. I don't know if it's half price. I mean, it might be, you know, like close to it, or maybe a little over half price or something like that. But I didn't want to chintz out. I didn't think that it was worth the little bit of savings in order to, you know, like, I will quickly forget about the $150 or $200 difference. And when I'm riding around and I've got the awesome light, I'll be stoked. It's freaking awesome. So thanks again to Tony at Race Inspired Products. Thank you very much, sir, for helping me with this kit. And also thank you very much to Diego over at Baja Designs, because he had a big part in getting this thing to work on this bike. So thank you to both of you guys. I appreciate it very much. And I'll talk to you guys later. You ride safe out there, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.